Hello folks, and welcome back to SnowRunner, my own self-imposed hardcore mode. And for those of you on YouTube, you should have seen at the beginning of the video what the hardcore rules are. And right now we have a tunnel to open up. So block tunnel, and it requires one small pipe and one concrete block. So I brought the Fleet Star over here, and we are on White Valley, and I can actually get both of those items right up here. It's fairly easy to get to them, and had no problem loading them up and getting everything turned around. So I am ready to go, and we'll open up this tunnel to make driving over here a little bit easier and quicker. Because from Northport we won't have to go through the other map to get to here. We can just come straight over here. If I can keep this thing going straight. So I have other missions set up, and I believe the next mission we will do is picking up some oil drums. Nope, there's one before that. Oh, delivering consumables out to Pedro Bay to open up a blocked road. And then we will go and pick up some oil drums that I started that mission in the last episode. We will be picking up 8 loads of oil drums. There's one mission that requires 4, and there's another mission that requires an additional 4, one to be dropped off at several locations. And let's make sure I'm heading the right direction. So yeah, I'm gonna come up here and we look at the color of the road. So yeah, there should be hard road all the way up here. So we'll go that way. Or nope, it's dirt road. Because the gray is hard road. The slightly brown is dirt road. But it should be alright. Or it could be a mixture of hard road and dirt road. Wow, this thing is so hard to control when you've got a trailer on it. If you're doing third-person mode. So I believe when I get up here, we are going to first-person mode. Still going to be hard to control because it has that heavy trailer on the back. But it should be a little easier. Man, it's still hard to control. So the yellow arrow is where we are heading. And make sure I'm heading the right way. So yep, go up here to the bridge, or go up here and go across the bridge, and then make a left across the bridge. So easy as pie. I'm glad they actually did some work to the hands. They're still not perfect, but they are better than what they were. They're more in sync with the steering wheel, and it doesn't make you mad when you're trying to drive in first person. I still would like to have an option to just get rid of the hands, because the steering wheel does pretty good. The hands just confuse you a little bit. But like I said, they did a pretty good job on it. It's much better than it was. Alright, we'll accept that. And now, from White Valley, we can go to Northport. So when we get over here, I will show you what I'm going to use for the next mission. Going all the way to Pedro Bay. And we'll get this over here out of the way. Oh, by the way, I did pull that over. And get this over here out of the way. So it wasn't that hard. And let me get my map up here. So I pulled it over from Mountain River, and it was located down here. So I just hooked up to it, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to see if the P16 can actually get it up the hill. And I cut through here, and right here I had a lot of issues getting the maintenance trailer up. And because it kept sliding out and just would not get up in this area. But pulling that trailer, I really had no problems whatsoever. And just came over here, and no, I didn't. Hang on, I didn't go through White Valley. I drove it. Let's go back to the global map. And yeah, I skipped through here and drove it this way, and really had no issues whatsoever. A couple of times the trailer got up on the guardrail, but it pulled it to Northport, and from Mountain River. Now I did have a little bit of issues getting it through here because this is very windy, and I just punched the gas, and the trailer jumped up on the guardrail, truck jumped up on the guardrail, and I ended up damaging the truck a pretty good bit, getting it over here about half the suspension, because every time I hit the guardrail had a lot of suspension damage. So the suspension's only about half good on that truck right now. And that's not what I'm going to do next, because I can't do that mission. I was just going ahead and pulling it over here because I had the P16 over there and I wanted to bring it back to get some upgrades. And I figure I'd go ahead and pull this trailer back with me. So our next mission is using this one. So I have to go to Pedro Bay and I have to deliver these consumables. It is almost all good road going over there, so I figured why not? Let's use this truck. And I could put a flatbed on it. Can't put a flatbed and a winch on it, but I can do a flatbed. So I had some other things to load up. And I used the little cat to go ahead and load this truck up while it was down there because it had to pick up some things to do for the next mission. She told a mechanic one time, big old burly mechanic. Nobody really messed with him. But she told him one time that if he did something to her truck she didn't like, and she told him if he ever did something like that again, she'd put her foot so far up his ass his grandchildren would taste shoe leather. And I believe she would have done it too. Go through here carefully because I don't have all-wheel drive. So I do have chains on the front. Front end could still slide around. Oh crap, I got the wrong one up. So this one was... what was it? Morrison landslide. Start tracking that. And make our... it won't let me deliver. Maybe because I got to deliver back there. And we have opened it up. Yay for us. So all they needed was consumables. I guess they were hungry. Refused to work till they got food. Alright, so our next mission. I need to go to global map. Go back over to Northport. And who do we have out? P16, I know where that one's at. Transtar, Fleet Star, Caterpillar, and I think... let's see, the cat's over there, it's loaded and ready to make a delivery. The Western Star. That's the one. So there's a delivery of medium pipe. And it's got to go out here to the oil drilling site. And I will show you the task as soon as it comes up. And let's get that task up here. More some mining, I believe. Drilling supplies, yes. So there's a cargo container and medium pipes. So the small cat has the cargo container on it, and it's easy. I mean, you just get it from here, and I drove it up through here, crossed this with no problem, had the winch, but no biggie. Filled up with fuel and took it over here and around it, got through here with no issues. Had to winch a couple of times, but yeah, no biggie, and got it there. So the medium pipe, it's telling me that I have to go up here to get it from the warehouse, but I knew from my other playthrough that I can actually get it from this warehouse. So where it tells you to get the supplies, you don't necessarily have to go to that location to get the supplies. You can get them from other locations, that's why it's good. When you go into these areas, figure out what you can pick up, because this was a much easier drive, because now I just have to go down here to deliver instead of going way up here to pick it up and then coming down this monstrous road with all kinds of snow or going around. So that's what I did. And some lights on. And this crane, it was easy for it to pick it up. Had no issues. It's a heavy load, but the little yellow crane can do it. It also picked up the cargo container and put it on the back of the little cat and didn't have any issues picking it up. And we know from the working over on the Island Lake that this little crane can actually pick up the much bigger cargo containers too. It's a little awkward, but it can do it. Get our diff lock on. And it's kind of hard to see at night, but there is a slight little path that you can follow to keep the truck fairly level. Once you go over this stick, then or this tree, then you move off to the left. Until you get up here. And you cut over that tree and you go just by the bottom of that root of that tree. And you should be able to make it through here without winching. With this truck. I did have to winch one time with the little cat up here. So I wanted to wait and do these at the same time in case one of them gets in trouble. The other one can help it. So the Caterpillar's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the Western Star in thick mud or over snow. I need to pay attention where I'm going. But it does do okay. It's one of the better American trucks, and does a lot of different configurations. And I think it's probably about the newest one. And I believe, if memory serves, the Navistar is already over here. So watch these rocks. One thing I didn't do was put a snorkel on here. Have to do that next time I get it to the garage. I'm going to go ahead and take this one onto the drilling site and get this container offloaded in case the Western Star has any issues, which it shouldn't. But you never know when I'll screw up and flip it. Kind of find myself using the differential more in this truck than I do the Western Star. I also have another mission that I can do right here. It's a lost tube that's right over there. So I may go ahead and do that one before I load one of these up with the oil. Go ahead and refuel you. And get you up here out of the way. Go back to the Western Star. As I've said before, this is my favorite vehicle in the game. Followed closely by the Lodestar. It's my favorite Scout. For big trucks, it's this one and the Tega. I have actually pulled the construction rig trailer over on Michigan map with this truck. So on the first map that you go to, we have to take that big construction rig trailer, and the way I do it is I take it across the river. I've actually done it with this truck here. It needed just a tiny bit of help right out in the middle of the river from the Chevy pickup. And it was basically because I was just a little bit too far. I was lacking like 15 feet of being close enough to get the winch point from the telephone pole. hit the rock. Right down there in my back tires. And daylight is coming. So I have checked the videos on YouTube. They're not too dark at night. They are darker than what they are on my screen when I'm actually playing, and it's actually darker than the videos once I've processed them, but you're still able to see. Which is good, because in this playthrough I cannot advance time. Let's get you close. Should be... Yeah, let's back up a little bit. Right about there. Put it right in the middle. And go ahead and deliver that. And we don't have that cargo yet. It's located somewhere right over... right there. So I will go over and pick it up before I load the Western Star with oil. Right now I need to load this truck. Manual loading. Why won't it let me? Oh, there we go. And put that there. So now my crane should not repack itself each time that I... Oh crap, I'm also... Hopefully I won't tip that trailer over. Nope, good. If you manually put the cargo up there before putting your crane out, or dropping your landing legs, then it won't restore the crane. Go, come back here. Stay over this. When you go in and get the next one. So once I back out of here and do the cargo again, everything should be like this. I shouldn't have to redo the crane. Uh-oh, get back here. Stay over the truck. And one more. And be able to change my truck. And pack the cargo. And this mission is ready. Should move that tanker to the other side. But that's okay. Let's refuel. And the Caterpillar can load itself. But since I already have the Western Star over there, I'll just load it with it. Nope, Western Star. There we go. It repacked me. Since I changed trucks, it repacked everything. Engine's still going. So activate my anchors and my crane. And we'll load this one up. Okay, and stop the engine, change my trucks, and should be able to pack the cargo. It's fairly close. And this will go to 2 locations. And then the Western Star will go to 2 locations. And these other 4 will go to the same location. And restore the crane. Oh, shoot. So this other mission is large pipe. I think, nope, that's not it. Huh. Not there. Not there. I don't see large pipe. Did I not accept that mission? Maybe I gotta go over here and accept it. So let's try that. So I think this truck can handle the large pipe. I think it's only 2 cargo slots. We will go over here and find out. No. That's going to be way too big for this truck. So I will have to bring the... Because that is it, right? Yep. I'm going to have to bring the big crane over here for this. And bring the Navistar back. I don't know which mission this is. It's probably something over here that I haven't opened up yet. Lost tube, maybe? Nope. Oh, it is that one. Okay. So, lost tube, and I need to take it to the drilling site. But I'm going to have to bring the trucks back over here, because they are already loaded and I'm not going to unload them. We'll get Bob back over here and load up 2 more oils, and then we'll have everything for the next 2 missions. And drop my anchors again. Crane mode. And we'll load this truck up. Oh, don't want the boom to go out that far. And pack my cargo. Restore my crane. 2 more missions ready to go. Alright, so the Navistar is going to do, I think it was Blackbird. Okay, so that's the mission the other 2 are going to do. And we'll start tracking that. Yep. And where is the other one? Nope. Drilling, wasn't drilling equipment. Village delivery, maybe? Nope. Now I gotta find it. Top of the world, village delivery, oil barrels delivery. That's the next one, that's 5. It has to go out there, so that's going to be 2 trucks. Guess I just have to go through all these. Cargo delivery, nope. Wouldn't be the lumber mill. Not supply crates. Drilling stuff. Oh, crap, I lost the wasn't town supplies. It's not one of those. I had it. Consumables, nope. What mountain maze? Not town supplies. It wasn't that one because it was already, I thought it was under Blackbird. Okay, I've got that one. There it is. Okay, so it goes to Service Hub and Mountain River. So I accept that one. And that should be tracking. I knew it was there somewhere. So I am going to have to come back with 2 trucks because this trailer only holds 4 cogger slots. And when I come back to get the oil for that next one, I will do this large pipe. And I will bring the big crane over. Stay off the rock. So if you don't know, the Navistar is not a vehicle you can get in the game. You have to have these, or you don't even need the season pass for it either. I thought you got it in the season pass, but it turns out it's an extra truck that you can buy. And when I bought the season pass, I had a little bit of money left over, and this truck cost $1.99. And it is well worth $1.99. Alright. I've got to avoid rocks. Oh, this one actually climbs over the rocks. Excellent. And we're going to make a left up here because I am not going through the deep snow in this truck with any kind of load. Actually, we make a right here and then make a left. And make sure. Nope, we'll make a left here. No, that's not right. Okay, up here. We need to make a right here. And go through there because you do not want to take a trailer through here. You will not make it. And then a left up here. We'll take the long way around, but I do not want to attempt to take a truck loaded down through this area. That is all deep snow. And it's hard enough for a truck to get through there by itself. So, come up here. Just to give me that extra little foot or so. Around that telephone pole. A little bit of speed and then go to high gear. It's a time delivery. Or timed mission. So it is a scout vehicle thing. And it's daylight, so I can see my path now. Come on, you can do it. Up to that tree. Make my turn and skirt this tree. And when my rear wheels pass that, then I go to the right again. And go to this tree. Try to go straight through there. You will bog down really bad. It's not going to climb out. There it goes. Get a little more traction. And no problem. I wish this had a diff lock in it. I think it would go a little bit better. Make a left up here. on the rock a little bit, and I won't have any issues clearing that. And now we get to go swimming. Back up into high gear. See, I used a lot of fuel getting through there, which is why I've stationed a fuel tanker. And I know there is a fuel station there, but if I use a fuel station in this hardcore mode, this particular one will cost me $3 a gallon since there's no fuel prices out there. And I have plenty of fuel trailers. Park them where I need them. So it won't cost me anything. And I think I moved the big cat. I'm gonna have to bring it back over here. And I did move it. So we'll see if I can get through here, but I doubt it. I don't know, it's awful close. Aha, I can. So I won't need the big cat to pull me through. Alright. Put the winch up to the... Actually, I'm too far back now, or too far forward. Let's see if it'll get through. Yes, it will. As long as the trailer doesn't bottom out. And looks like I'm fine. Now we're cooking. Do some in the cab action. This comes with screens on the front and on the side, and I took them off because it's just harder to see with them on. And I like driving in first person. Don't need any repairs. I won't have to stop at the garage. Now I need repairs. Just one, I'm okay with that. $35 miles an hour. Oh, 40. We're cruising now. Ah, waited too late. Throw it up in high. Slow it down so the trailer doesn't skid out from under me. I still wish they'd get rid of these barriers once you open up a road. They are a pain in the butt. Sure I can get through here easily. I have 2 other missions I can do before I can deliver that trailer. Yeah, really the only complaints I have about this truck are the fact that this is basically all you can do with it. Can't put a flatbed on it. And no diff lock. And too much smoke. So refuel. Still plenty of fuel in that one. This gas station would cost me $3.29 a gallon if I filled up here. And just a reminder of the hardcore rules I'm following. Whatever I spend in fuel from a gas station or a mission trailer, going to cost me money, and I'm keeping track of it. And when I hit $11,600, I have to buy a Chevy pickup and leave it outside the garage, not allowed to touch it, because that is money that I have spent. And right now, through this entire playthrough, I have yet to have to buy gas at a filling station. So right now my bill is 0. Alright, heading to Mountain River. And going to the service hub, which is right there. And I've got damage, so I have to hit that maintenance trailer before I make the delivery. So that'll slow me down a bit. It's okay, because I need to pull that maintenance trailer out here. Attach my trailer. because I know if I go inside there, it's going to repair me. And that's going to cost me $10 a repair point. Which should only be $10, because I think I only had one repair point, but why do that if I don't have to? And attach. And repair. So yeah, one repair point. Oh, nope, start engine. Attach trailer. And don't take any damage. So avoid that tree. Almost screwed up. And my delivery. Now I've been promoted to level 20. Alright, I think I'm going to leave off here. This was a little bit longer episode. But what I will probably do is fast forward some of the driving. Whether you liked it or not, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. And if you did like it, leave me a like. But let me know what I did well and what I need to improve on. I would appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.